A true miraculous event from the epic of 1940, as told to us by the monk that lived it a few years ago. What happened? Miracles take place every year, every day actually. He said, we had gone with a small group of pilgrim friends to Mount Athos around the middle of 1980. During one of the holy pilgrimage, we arrived at a holy cell where we were welcomed by a well-behaved and reverent ascetic monk. I remember that the national holiday of October 28th, it's the national holiday in Greece, where the Greeks actually celebrate, instead of the victory of a war, it's the beginning of something, when they said no to the Italians who wanted to conquer Greece in the time of Mussolini. He said, I remember that the national holiday of October 28 was approaching, and the discussion with this man of God also reached the great help that the Mother of God, Our Lady, gave us in the Greek-Italian War. Then the monk, the ascetic in question, told us that he himself fought in 1940 in the Greek mountains near Albania, and he even told us that at a very difficult moment, the battalion in which he was serving was ordered to change its defensive position and move to another hill. As the soldiers changed battle positions, a communications non-commissioned officer agitatedly told their commander that in the warlike bustle of hustle and the sounds of shells exploding beside them, he had forgotten to take with him the sheet of plans for the defensive positions of the Greek army. Can you imagine? The commander is immediately looking for who would go to the place from where they had originally moved in order to take the metal box with the plans for the Greek army positions at all costs, because with these plans in the hands of the Italians, the enemies could make precision shots on those points of defense and dispersion. The soldier told his commander that he would be very happy to go and told them all to say a prayer for him. The soldier began to descend a slope and towards the point where the enemy's guns began to rattle, and the soldier realized he had received bullets in his body and saw the bullet holes on his military uniform. But the soldier was still unharmed, no wounds, no blood, nothing. After that, the special mission soldier took courage, as he said with a laugh, from his wonderful event that he was experiencing. He no longer feared bullets and death, and he ran even faster to complete his mission. After a while, he himself returned to his unit, having a container with the maps with him. The soldier recounted to the entire battalion what had happened, the unimaginably wonderful event that had taken place, and he even showed all his comrades the bullet holes in his military uniform, without himself having a single wound or trace of blood. Then altogether they glorified the triune God and understood that they have the protection and power from above to defend enemies and invaders. At the end of the narrative, the ascetic monk told them that it was this soldier who went to look, the same soldier who went to look for the metal container, the metal box with the positions of the Greek army. And then he showed the speechless pilgrims the hole in his military uniform, which he had in his cell, mainly as his spiritual heirloom. And as he told them, finishing his narrative, this otherworldly and wonderful event was the reason he himself became a monk in Mount Athos as soon as the Greco-Italian War had ended. And this I've translated from a Greek article for you. This is truly a miracle. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.